I worked for a beer company as a delivery person, and I spent a lot of time pulling cases, lifting cases, here to there, a lot of repetitive movement with my hands, and that's what I believe led me up to have carpal tunnel just from doing that repetitive workout. A lot of my pain, it went all the way from my fingers, probably halfway up my forearm, mainly in the wrist area, but sometimes that pain would reach halfway up my forearm. And I had sat down with a surgeon, had a consultation, we had surgery, pretty much was all scheduled. And then at the last minute I opted out of it because I wanted to try another option. I had talked to some other people and they, said there's other options out there with the surgery. I've talked to people that have had the surgery. It comes back. They're not satisfied with the surgery because it really didn't do any good. Doctors recommended any kind of therapy at the time. I had asked questions, is there anything else we can do? And you get that response back that, you're at a point where this is probably your only option to go have this surgery done. And like I said, I not ever having it before, it's one of those things you just kind of go along with what the doctor recommends. I opted to try chiropractics, to get me through to see if that would alleviate, the pain and get rid of the pain. It was helping, but, not completely taking care of it. He introduced me to this carpal roller, which I started used for approximately 1 month, and started noticing results within, a couple weeks. I no longer had to wear wrist braces to bed, which I was wearing constantly. I wasn't sleeping at night. Now I was able to sleep. I mean, it pretty much has cured, my problem. I keep it in the living room. We can sit and roll, I can roll my wrist whenever I'd like to. It only takes a few minutes, a couple times a day, and has great results. I initially used it, at least 2 times a day. Sometimes I would pick it up more. It just depended on my schedule. But I tried to at least do it 2 times a day for that first month, and like I said, it worked really well. It took care of the numbness, and like I say, within a couple of weeks I wasn't wearing wrist braces to bed anymore. And I like using it. It's very simple to use. It doesn't take any time out of your day to use it. You can use it more at your convenience than having to schedule time to use it or anything. And this is what I would do every day, a couple times a day. It's so simple to use, and you can feel it work. You can feel it, massaging those muscles in your arm. I still use it time to time for maintenance, if I start to feel a little numbness or something, I can always pick that thing up.